Before digging any grave, the man picks up a small lump of soil and puts it in his mouth, chewing it thoroughly. This is how he determines whether the ground is suitable for digging or not. But this time, as soon as he put the soil in his mouth, he immediately felt that something was wrong. Although this job was paying very well, and Kim could not risk leaving it based only on suspicion. So he ordered the workers to remove the coffin. But as soon as he struck the ground with a shovel, he found something very strange and frightening. The upper coffin was clearly damaged. Even so, why were such harsh sounds coming from beneath the soil? Panic-stricken, he started removing the soil with his hands. And indeed, another coffin appeared beneath the grave. Seeing this, Kim was stunned. He had seen double burials many times in his life, but burying one coffin directly beneath another was a first for him. He immediately called his companions, and when half of the excavation was completed, it became clear that the lower coffin was completely bound with iron wires. It was impossible to tell whether the wires were meant to stop outsiders from opening the coffin or to prevent something inside from getting out. On top of that, the coffin was about 3 meters long, which was completely unusual. The coffin was strange enough, but evening was approaching. Jack said that they should first take the coffin down the mountain and place it in the temple warehouse. To avoid any trouble, they spread sticky rice around the coffin. Then they sprinkled pig's blood on it. And finally, they created a protective seal. Meanwhile, the female employer suddenly arrived there. She was extremely surprised that there could be another coffin beneath her father's coffin. When Kim asked, she showed an old photograph of her father in which he was with some Japanese men. One of those Japanese men had chosen the location of her father's grave. She did not know anything else. At night, when everyone was asleep, Yang had a terrifying dream, as if a dreadful man was pressing on his chest. Somehow, he used his protective charm and escaped from that suffocating pressure. He began to suspect that all of this was the work of an evil spirit that had emerged from that mysterious coffin. He immediately ran toward the warehouse, but the door was completely locked. There was no sign that anyone had tried to get inside. But then, painful screams of animals were heard from the pen. Peeking through the window, he saw that all the pigs were huddled in fear in one corner. And then came the most terrifying sight. Someone was standing right in front of them. Yang ran in fear and woke Yunin. Both ran toward the warehouse and saw that the coffin lid had been completely broken. The place was surrounded by protective seals. Therefore, they believed that the evil spirit inside had escaped by breaking through the roof above.